McLain Ward has won the $50,000 Old Salem Grand Prix presented by the Kincade Group with what looks to be a superstar in H.H. Azure. When did you know what you had with this mare, what you might have?
When our partner Francois T, who's also part owner, kind of told us that we maybe had something special and we needed to come have a look. And you know, always great support from Mr. Harrison, and stepped right up and bought half the mare. And not only is it a really special horse, but to have those two gentlemen who are so important in my life to own her, it's really emotional for me. So.
Yeah, McLain, thank God you won the class. I bragged on this horse from the first horse, and I kept talking about her and what a superstar she was, and you're hopefully your horse for Rio. So thank God you didn't let me down.
Yeah, I was looking. We had a lot of horses in the class today, and they were going well for the most part, but a little bit of a four-fault day. And but with this horse, it's just a matter of not messing her up. She's going to do her best. You just need to not get in the way.
Yeah, it looks like every class she went in, she jumped better. You and I spoke earlier in the week about a horse that can jump a lot of rounds. There's no bottom to her, and she really proved it this week. She jumped phenomenal on Friday, and in my opinion, she jumped even better today.
I agree. She actually came out of the ring today. She was ready to go 2 more rounds, and that's what's going to make her, I think, a great championships horse. And even when you make a mistake, your margin of error is so big. She can help you long and short, and that's really the kind of horse you need to win the biggest events in the world.
Yeah, across the middle in the jump off from fence 3 to 15. Even with her stride, the 5 maybe got away from you a little bit, but the way she opened up and finished behind at the vertical was amazing, with a horse of really her lack of experience at this level, but she really just knows what to do without having the experience.
Absolutely. She's actually waiting nicely. That's why that 5 worked out a little long. And to be honest, she got so high and lofty in the air over that I was actually thinking I need to get to the ground to get to the next jump, because I thought I was losing a little bit of time, which is not such a bad feeling.
We're going to look at your round. We're going to have a chance to look at the trip. Why don't you tell us what, I don't know if it's going to be the jump off or the first round, but tell us what you see.
If this is the jump off, which I think it is, I was trying to angle the first jump left to right. It was a bit of a normal 6. You really couldn't get opened up. That's why I didn't get such a big first jump. So that line was a little slow. Then she cut beautifully here. It was 8 strides back on the rainbow oxer. And like Jimmy said, this was a little bit of a loose 5 down the hill, and you'll see she just got airtime there. And then you needed to get back and go back up the hill. This was the bogey all day, this vertical. It's right on the crest. She made an extra effort behind. I knew I could take a cut here. She was very clever at A. And to be honest, I was thinking 5, but she really jumped high at B, and I changed my mind. It wasn't the best ride, but like I said before, the horse is there to help you out, and I only got Georgina by a hair, but I'll take it.
I actually said to Deb, and I said as we were watching the jump off, I thought for you to win the class, I think McLain will come in and do 5 down the last line. And, you know, like you said, she jumped way up at the B element, and, you know, being a young green horse, you know, no sense in scaring her. You know, all 3 of you were so close in the time, Peter, Georgina, and yourself. But, you know, I said to Deb earlier in the class, the horse looks like you could have raised all the jumps 2 holes and still jumped the clear round.
Yeah, it feels like that, to be honest. And, you know, you don't want to be overconfident, but I believe the world in this horse, and I think this horse is, with a little luck, gonna do the biggest things in the sport, and this experience of this event, it's such a high quality event, and being in my hometown, I'm very proud of Old Salem and what we have here, and very special still, I think 20 years later, to keep winning here.
Yeah, and as you said, and I said earlier, Deb and I were talking, what a great thing for Hunter Harrison and the Harrison family and Double H, who has been huge supporters of the sport, of the business, of riders. This is your second go-around for him. You know, and I said earlier, also for Francois Matty, he thought so highly of the horse, he wanted to keep half interest in the horse. So what a great thing for both those gentlemen to have such a super horse, and hopefully a horse to have in the Rio Olympic Games.
Absolutely. Like I said, these two owners are very special to me. And Hunter and I, we were together in Athens in 2004 with Sapphire, won a gold medal. And he took a chance on me again, which I really appreciate, and I'm going to try to do the same again for us.
Well, maybe you can also bring an individual gold, so that would really be special.
That's the goal.
Well, how about Mother's Day? your wife's first Mother's Day. We saw Lily here this week, so not only are you riding at home, but your family's here. Did you get a nice present for your wife on this first Mother's Day?
I hope I did, yeah. I hope she liked it. Yeah, I have an amazing wife. People are a little shocked that she tolerates me, but she does. And we have a beautiful baby girl who looks like her, thank God. And yeah, it's brought something very special into my life. So.
Well, we thank you so much for coming over today. Congrats on the win, and we'll see you again next week.
Absolutely.
All right, our thanks to McLain Ward, who wins today. Georgina Bloomberg finishes a close second and third, her and Peter Leone. Our thanks to Jimmy Torano. So great to have his analysis throughout the day. We will see you again next week when the prize increases to $100,000. And it's not Mother's Day next week, but maybe it'll be Father's Day for you. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.